Hi guys, how are you? Well, you know that in this class we talk about the history of the second half of the 21st century. So let's begin. We're going to begin with the two first decades. Well, you know that we need to talk about Brexit, the independence outbreak in Spain, the social demonstrations in Hong Kong, also about the crisis in Latin America. Well, there were special cases like Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Chile.
Hi, teacher, but my grandmother told me about the pandemic of COVID-19, so I think that it's really important to talk about it.
Tomorrow, I'm going to invite two ex-students. They are Stephanie and Juan Esteban, so we will see. Okay, welcome.
Well, hello, students. I'm Stephanie, and I'm really pleased to be with you today. In my opinion, 2020 was a complete disaster. I lost my grandparent and a cousin. My father was unemployed, and my mom, to be able to pay rent, have to work shifts that were at least 12 hours.
And hi, Stephanie. Nice to meet you again. Well, I'm sorry about it. During the crisis, a lot of people died. Other ones lost their employments. Nobody doubts that they were like really tough times, but at the end of the day, I think that really good things happen.
About other aspects, I was really surprised because I expect better things. Like, for example, studying was really boring, and teachers took advantage of that and left us a lot of work.
Nevertheless, we save a lot of time due to the fact that we save commute time. In these cases, we could sleep more. Remember that due to the fact that the university had a lot of headquarters, we could enroll this subject about creativity that we saw with Massimo. Also, we could see some classes that were recorded, which allow us to review concepts, or even if you couldn't see the class, well, you could see it later.
That's right, but the bad thing was that a lot of students didn't have enough money to have good internet or connecting for classes, so they have to lose the class if they couldn't afford it.
But you could share time with your family.
Well, that's not true because we had so much work that we couldn't spend time with our families, and I feel like the productivity was lower.
That's right, but we worked in another characteristics like strength of will, or also, you know what? I felt that my creativity was powered, like because we learned about another methodology of work, and teachers did different things, and also we get out of our comfort zone. I think that at the end of the day, we became like open-minded for some aspects.
Because now that we talk of creativity, I remember that I spent a lot of time of quarantine watching TikTok all day and imagining what people made up, and it also inspired me. And there were a lot of mixed up situations in Zoom, and they were very funny. And I think that now that we look back to it, we can like appreciate it in some way. It
would be very helpful if everyone could mute themselves.
But Stephanie, I remember that a bunch of people bought a bicycle, so I think that they were doing a lot of exercise. And yes, the conclusion is that well, COVID brought bad things, but also really good ones, and I think that the good ones were more. So bye bye.